Term 1. Live and living. 2.1 What is biodiversity?
Biodiversity is
The variety of different living organisms that are found in an area. Biodiversity of the biosphere refers to all the different types of living plants, animals, and microorganisms and their habitats on Earth. The biodiversity of a certain area or ecosystem refers to the number of different living organisms found in a certain area. It is important for the survival of all life on Earth that biodiversity must be protected. This means that various types of landscapes must be conserved, and endangered species must be protected. If habitats are destroyed and species become extinct, all life on Earth is affected. 2.2 Classification. Scientists that study living organisms arrange them into a classification system. They are sorted according to shared properties. All living organisms can be divided into 5 main groups or kingdoms. Below is the division of the 5 kingdoms. Living organisms. 1. Bacteria. 2. Protista, single-celled organisms. 3. Animals. 4. Plants. 5. Fungi, e.g. bread, mold, and mushrooms. The kingdoms are divided into smaller groups such as phyla, classes, orders, and families. Finally, each specific organism gets its own unique name that consists of 2 parts, the genus and the species. The names of organisms are usually of Latin origin, therefore the strange words. Below is an example of the classification system. Life, human. Kingdom, Animalia, animal kingdom. Phylum, Chordata, animals with a spine. Class, Mammalia, mammals, animals that suckle their young. Order, Primates, mammals with 10 fingers and 10 toes, a collarbone, and only 1 pair of mammary glands. Family, Hominidae, human-like. Genus, Homo, means man or human. Species, Sapiens, means clever or wise. You do not have to know this example, but it is important that you know how the classification system works. Interesting facts. There are specific international rules according to which genus and species names are written. The genus name is written first and starts with a capital letter. After that is a space, and then the species name is written in small letters. If it appears in typed form, it is typed in italics, diagonal. Example, Homo sapiens. In handwritten format, the 2 words are underlined separately. 2.3 Differences between the plant kingdom and the animal kingdom. The differences between the plant kingdom and animal kingdom.
plants.
Plant cells have cell walls. Plants can photosynthesize and produce their own food. We say they are autotrophic. Plants cannot move from one place to another. Plants do not have a nervous system. When plants reproduce, a pollen grain is transferred to a stigma and the seeds are carried in a fruit. Animals. Animal cells do not have cell walls. Animals cannot photosynthesize and are therefore dependent on plants or other animals for food. They are heterotrophic. Animals can move from one place to another. Animals have a nervous system. When animals reproduce, a sperm cell fuses with an egg cell and the embryo develops inside an egg or in the mother's womb. 2.4 Diversity of animals. The animal kingdom is divided into 2 main groups. Animals. Vertebrates, with a spine. Invertebrates, without a spine. Unit 2. Biodiversity. Vertebrates have a spine, which consists of individual vertebrae. This is why they are called the vertebrates. The skeletons of vertebrates are found inside their bodies. That is why we call it an endoskeleton. Invertebrates like snails, spiders, crabs, and insects do not have a spine. These animals are called invertebrates. The skeleton of invertebrates is found on the outside of their bodies. We call it an exoskeleton. 2.4.1 Vertebrates. Vertebrates are divided into 5 groups. These groups are called classes. There are many different types of animals in each class. Vertebrates are classified as follows. Kingdom, Animalia, animals. Vertebrates. Class. Fish, e.g. the galjoan. Fish. Cold-blooded, oviparous, breathe with gills. Body is covered with scales. Class. Amphibians, e.g. the frog. Amphibians, cold-blooded, oviparous, can breathe on land and in water. Wet, naked skin. Class. Reptiles, e.g. the lizard. Reptiles, cold-blooded, oviparous, can only breathe on land. Body is covered with scales. Class. Mammals, e.g. the rat. Mammals, Warm-blooded, can only breathe on land. Body is covered with hair. Young is suckled. Have outer pinna earlobes. Class: birds, e.g. the pigeon. Birds: warm-blooded, oviparous, can only breathe on land. Body is covered with feathers. Cold-blooded, the body takes on the same temperature as its surroundings. Examples: cold-blooded animals, fish, amphibians, and reptiles. Warm-blooded, body temperature remains constant and does not change with the temperature of the surroundings. Examples: warm-blooded animals, birds and mammals. Gills, an opening used by, for example, fish to absorb the dissolved oxygen from the water into their bloodstream. Oviparous, lays eggs. The eggs develop outside the body. Examples: oviparous animals, fish, amphibians, reptiles, and birds. Interesting facts: snakes are oviparous, eggs develop outside the body, and adders are ovoviviparous, eggs develop inside the body. The photos alongside show how an adder's young is born.